Grandma Nicki's here tonight, or Nicki Senior, as I like to call you.
Senior.
You know what? I came to your house one time not too long ago, and you said I got some pickles, or you always serve them with dinner, and they're about that thick, and they're delicious. They're my favorite pickles. But it was unusual because I noticed that I would always take them out of a dill pickle jar. Now I like dill pickles and I like sweet pickles. These are like a hybrid. What's the secret?
There is no secret. There's only 3 ingredients.
When you look at this recipe, it's not, you didn't grow your own cucumbers. You don't have to buy cucumbers.
No.
This is specifically for taste. They're delicious. Now, I could eat those, a whole jar of those for dessert. So you buy a jar, and this is usually, you buy the Vlasic Crunchy.
Right.
And then what's the magic you do?
Sugar, apple cider vinegar, and pickling spices.
And that's it.
That's it.
So you take this existing pickle that's already fixed, it's cured, it's crunchy, it's good to go. What do you do with the juice that's in there?
You throw the juice out.
So you don't use that juice?
No, no.
Well, let's get started.
Okay.
So show us what you do.
Just take the pickles out. Well, first of all, we dumped all the juice out.
Right. Nicki Jr. did that behind the scenes.
Yes, and we're just going to cut these pickles in thick slices, maybe an inch.
The beauty about this is you can get this unique taste, but the whole process is fairly short. And I hate to say this because I've done some very complicated pickle recipes, but that's probably one of my favorite pickles in the world.
I love sweet pickles, but these are my favorite.
You know, I have found that in order to grow cucumbers and have pickles, it's hard to get a good dill pickle recipe. So I have an idea. How about our viewers send us a very small jar, just a taste of their pickle. Now these are dill pickles. Send a picture of you making these dill pickles, and we're going to judge them by firmness and by taste and so on and so forth. Now whoever wins the contest gets to come on the show, fix their pickles, and we'll cook them dinner right here. What do you think about that?
That'd be great.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, we got the pickles cut up.
Yes.
Now you're going to make your concoction.
Yes. 2½ cups of sugar.
All right.
A cup of apple cider vinegar.
All right.
A tablespoon of the pickling spices.
You sure we don't need more sugar, Grandma?
2½ cups.
This is really unusual, the whole process is, because you're already taking something that's finished and you're kind of making something else out of it. So just bring that to a boil.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to boil very long. Just bring it to a boil.
How long have you been making these?
20, 30 years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
We're up there, I was cooking spaghetti a little while ago, and you were talking about cooking with your mother in the restaurant, and a lot of the stuff that you were talking about doing sounded tedious.
Yeah.
Cleaning up and doing all that. And I said, did that bug you? And you said?
No. I learned so much from Mom. I just loved being with her. She would cook everything. I learned her recipes.
And that was at the state restaurant?
That was at the state lunch.
State lunch. And where was that again?
In Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Rolling Rock Beer.
Rolling Rock Beer and the home of Arnie Palmer. How about Mr. Rogers?
A lot of famous people from there.
Yeah.
But
and
not
me.
nearly as famous as you.
Yeah, right, and me. And then once that boils, we're just going to pour it in here and put the lid on. That's it.
Just like that.
Yep. Okay, I can hear it.
It's getting ready to
It's
boil.
coming.
All right.
Okay.
Let's pray for a non-broken jar.
Yeah. It didn't boil very long.
Those pickles will probably cool that down. Now you see you've got that traditional pickle look with the pickling spices in the Vlasic jar. And so shake them up for 7 days. Of course, they won't last. By the time they're chilled tomorrow, I'll be having me some dill/sweet
Yes.
pickles. All right, let's go back to Latrobe. Earliest memories in the restaurant.
We had every walk of life in Mom and Dad's restaurant. We had doctors and lawyers and people that worked at the, the 5 and 10, and people worked at the A&P, and because of the blue law in Pennsylvania, they were closed all day Sunday. But Mom and Dad left the doors open in the restaurant, and people a lot of people lived in the hotels downtown, so they knew Mom and Dad had the restaurant open. They could come down, eat anything they wanted. Mom and Dad didn't charge them anything.
For free?
For free.
On Sunday, no
Yeah.
kidding. Wow. Did your brothers and sisters all work in the restaurant?
Yeah. we all did.
Everybody?
We all did.
So it was kind of like the big Greek wedding.
Big Calcarinas. Yes. Yeah.
I wish I could have seen that place, and I wish I could have met your father and your mother.
I'll tell you, they were very well loved.
Thank you, Grandma. I can't wait till these are chilled.
Okay. Okay.